Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for March 20th to the 26th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. So jumping straight on in, your first energy is the Six of Pentacles. This is your time to receive, okay? And it's Pentacles. I think there is some changes here in your finances or your work career, but maybe you're needing to step into Emperor mode, okay? That is taking control here, making some moves, being strategic. Because I can see that you are sick of just, getting the leftovers or having somebody who's controlling how much you can earn, how much you can progress in this particular workplace. I think it's a work career. We will carry on and see. Sometimes it can be about being breadcrumbed in love with someone emotionally unavailable. The Fool is here. There is a new beginning or a fresh new start here. That is where you will be receiving. Now you're being asked maybe to take a bit of a leap of faith here, to leave the past in the past and embrace a new path. Now this is Aries energy, so it's about being the first to make that move, making Emperor moves, and that's what I was kind of feeling in that other card, because that's the other Aries energy. So it feels like it's time for you to step up and, make the move towards a new beginning here, fresh new start. Let's get one more, Cancer. And we have shadow work. Okay, so the shadow is often, it was coined by Carl Jung, the part of ourselves that maybe we don't really want to look at, right? We sort of have shelved parts of ourselves that, really need to be brought to light to heal. So what I'm seeing here is that if we're in a situation where we're feeling out of power and not receiving what we can truly, earn or what we're worth here, and there's a fresh new start and a new beginning, and then shadow work comes up, this could indicate that, there's going to be a part of yourself that's going to push back on that, that's going to resist this. Maybe because it's like, well, that's too much of a leap of faith. What if it doesn't work out? Can I really make this work? Am I, old enough, young enough, skilled enough, whatever it may be for you. So you'll need to watch your own shadow here and how it might be consciously choosing the reality that you are in at the moment. So let's keep going with this message, Cancer, and see how that plays out. I'm going to pull you 9 cards from the Rider-Waite to let you know if you would like a personal reading or healing. You can jump on across to my website where you can check those out. You might want to grab my Learn Tarot Quick Guide, which is absolutely free, to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. And for a deeper dive into tarot and to learn my signature process, you can join the initiation at any time. What else? Yes, Instagram. Join me on Instagram for daily readings, and I do pull cards for followers from time to time, and I'm planning to do that this week, so you'll need to be there when I put the shout out. Okay, I'm going to speed things up. I'll see you in just a moment, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, well, these are your cards. Isn't it interesting that the Emperor is the last card in the spread? We've got Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, that's the fresh new start for you. 5 of Pentacles is the shadow aspect for me, but I also have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There is good news coming that wants to take you in a new direction, that wants to take you on a new adventure, get things growing again, get things moving again. But you just might need to make some bold moves to really accept that and receive it. So where we're coming from, 8 of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like this is in work, career, or building your money, stability, security. We have quite a lot of Pentacles cards coming through here. This is known as the Worker card, and I think that's the area that we are dealing in. Now, it feels like where you are right now, Cancer, it held the promise of hopes and dreams. You were really hoping that this could grow, that you could really create something here, that maybe you could reinvent yourself, or, really, the Empress is about, expansion and growth, and it can link to money. And you were, you're very invested here, and I think you thought, well, look, if I just work really hard here, I'll be recognized, and my abundance will grow, and I'll be able to move up the ladder and make that happen. But what we have at the heart of this reading and at the heart of the issue here is the Four of Swords. And for me, this is the energy of stagnancy, of, you know, things really being on pause here, things not growing, okay? It's like a big sort of hibernation period here. So I really feel that that growth that you were hoping, you know, hasn't really occurred. And on top of that, there's somebody else making those decisions, and there's somebody else in that power that is a block for you. Now, overhead here in this card, we see the Three of Swords, which also appears in this reading. So this can be, well, you know, in your sort of subconscious, you know that potentially you're looking at a severing of ties here, Cancer. You know, the Three of Swords can be sort of an ending that's coming, that can really have a certain amount of pain, you know, associated with it. And that can be because, you know, that you are invested, maybe you've invested quite a lot of time here. So it's a difficult, challenging, you know, scenario, and maybe you feel like you have to let somebody down here. There might be genuine sort of fears of loss, financial loss, okay? Five of Pentacles is here through that process. But I see the Ace of Swords underneath you here, and that is some kind of powerful breakthrough here. And I feel that you're really getting clear on exactly how this is and getting ready to make moves. Now, I feel that if you, once you sort of have that insight of like, well, okay, the hopes and dreams aren't going to occur in this situation, I think I'm looking at a severing of ties. You need to start looking, because the universe really wants to bring this golden offer with your name on it, okay? It's a just for you offer into your world. For some of you, you might be lucky enough for this to come in without a lot of seeking, or sometimes we are headhunted. But that isn't usually the way things happen. Generally, the universe wants to know that you're ready, Cancer, that you've got some skin in the game here and that you are seeking. That opens up the pathway for this to come in. Yeah, so be looking, be seeking, be searching, because this can be, well, it can be an unexpected surprise. So the Page of Cups also, I just want to preface, can be a different type of opportunity than what you were looking for, or, you know, you thought would be your next move. So this is also asking you, Cancer, to be really open to, you know, some things that are maybe less traditional, more creative, up and coming, you know, a business that's still in the growth stages. The Page of Cups says that it feels like this opportunity can bring you more joy, but there might be some fear zone to push through. Maybe because in your mind, oh, this isn't stable, this isn't secure. Or maybe it's like, well, there's too many unknowns here. What if it doesn't get me to where I want to go? What if I make a bad decision here? You know, that's the fears that come up with the Four of Pentacles. But those fears are coming from that shadow side and can keep you also in the Five of Pentacles, right? Well, I'll just stay where I am, even though it's not giving me what I want and it's not really growing. It's the known and it's the safe. So there's worry around loss here. There's worry around financial loss in this process. You know, and I think that that is scenarios that's coming from, you know, past experience here. So really, you're being asked to step into Emperor mode, and the Emperor knows that it's all a big game of chess, and sometimes you need to hedge some bets. The Emperor isn't really a risk taker. It's a calculated energy of looking down the track and saying, well, if I want to end up in a position where I'm set up and I own my own property and maybe, you know, I'm the boss and I'm building this empire, then we're not going to get there by staying in a situation that has a ceiling on it, where we're limited, where, you know, we can't make moves, right? But we have to let go and step into vulnerability. We have to own our worth. Sometimes we've got to fake it till we make it, till we rise to that challenge. We've got to be in our confidence, be in our power. That energy is the Emperor. So you're being asked to make some bold moves here and to know your worth and say yes to a new opportunity that is coming. That's how you can be the boss, maybe not of others, but the boss of you and the boss of your life. You can make the decisions to power up and change your reality. So incredible energy. Let's get you an oracle card to close this out, Cancer. What have we got? Receiving. I told you Six of Pentacles is the energy of receiving, and this one says every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. What's your intuition telling you here? Because this is your confirmation that there's a lot of truth in that, and it's time to follow it. And if you do, very soon you will be receiving. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it gave you some clarity, some guidance, confirmation. I'm here cheering you on and wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.